Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FODL. That's right, this is the FODL First Online Dart League, and we are here with another edition of Darts Night on Twitch weeknights, Monday through Thursday, starting around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And we got a lot of darts that will be coming your way tonight. Whole 3-hour slate of darts. Woo! No, it's going to be fun. It's going to be some great, exciting matchups here coming your way. But before we get into that, let me get into the details about myself. That's right. What we always do is talk about me. My name is Dylan, a.k.a. Dilly Dilly, a.k.a. the quintessential voice of the FODL, the one and only. The only one you need to know about. That's right. It's me. That's the music. Hard cuts off after I say that. I love that. Now let's just get right into it. It's just going to be exciting darts. But let's introduce the players of our first matchup, playing their floating Gameweek 2 matchup. Here they are. That's right. It's going to be the Train versus Shenandoah Slinger. The Train, hailing from Okotoks, Alberta. Last season finish was 4th in the FODL A. Beat me in the playoffs. Lost to King Rodge. I'm still frustrated about it. Throws with the 22-gram Darts Corner Squadrons. Hailing from Canada, as I already said that. Hashtag off my tracks. Get it? Because his name is the Train, and trains go on train tracks. And he's it's like when you're off your rocks. Right? Off your rock. He's off his... Yep. He's out of his mind. His opponent, Shenandoah Slinger, hailing from Waynesboro, Virginia. Last season finish was 6th in the FODL A. Trying to remember, who did he go
I lost to Surgeon round 1.
That's who it was. He lost to Surgeon in round 1, so both these players... well, one of these players made it past the first round, but neither made it to the championship. Shenandoah Slinger throws with 23-gram Red Dragon Peter Wright 2020s. Of course, hashtag come on, Kenny. Such a great hashtag. Let's look at the standings here as we stand. In the FODL A, the Train and Shenandoah Slinger actually right next to each other, with Shenandoah Slinger, though with a match already in hand played, so he's played 6 of his matches, only 11 points ahead of the Train. So Shenandoah Slinger currently sitting in 6th, the Train in 7th, with a match in hand at 42. Train could make some difference here, get himself into that playoff zone, maybe overtake Shenandoah Slinger, but Shenandoah Slinger could easily keep himself above the Train, looking to get himself above a couple of his opponents. But again, he already has one more match played than the rest of his opponents based on this. I don't actually know the confirmation on that. But yeah, Shenandoah Slinger with, if this is correct, with an extra match played, only with 53, kind of sitting in the middle of the pack, a little bit dangerous for him as everyone else has another match to play. So things looking a little sketchy. He's going to be trying to earn as many as he can here against the Train. Train obviously going to try to keep himself in that playoff zone, at least get himself in there. Look here at just the schedule real quick, as this is a floating game week. Nothing's been played yet. This is actually the first match of the floating game week 2 here in A, since the deadline is December 3rd. So they'll be the ones to set the bonus points for this floating game week. And so we'll have to keep our eyes on what the minimums will end up being for all their other players in the division. See if they can beat. Go to the stats. Cricket and 501 both kind of switch positions in both. Both switch positions in both. Cricket Train with the advantage, sitting in 9th overall with a 2.44. Slinger, 2.31 in 11th place. So really not a huge difference here. Miss percentages both in the 37-38% range. Triple and Bull, 15, 13. 5 mark, 7 mark, though, going in favor of the Train. And Train, a little bit less tough opponents. A 2.41, his opponent 3-dart average. Slinger, 2.5. It's a minimal difference, but enough to show that Train's won just a couple more legs than Shenandoah Slinger. And 501 Slinger with a bit more of an advantage in this. 57.75 3-dart average, 54.70 for the Train. So about 3 points lower, but only 2 points in the division ranking. Separate. The first 9s are strong in the 60s. Average finishing, though, Shenandoah Slinger, ton pluses, the same, 12%. Ton 40 and also ton 80. Shenandoah Slinger's favor. So again, switches in the cricket and the 501 between these two players, though. Both of them have one less than half of their legs when it comes to 501, so have been having a little bit of a time when it comes to the 501 portion. So let's bring it here now, since we got all that underway, to the split screen. We got a lot going on because there's 3 other matches happening. So you'll see Beef Easy versus Alpine Stranger on the top left, Adenac versus Magic Wizard on the top right, and of course Music City Madman and Mac Attack right there in the middle. So make sure you keep your eyes on those. Those will be happening during this matchup. But we got the players, we got the screen. So players, as I turn you back up so we can fully hear you, are you ready to get your floating Game Week 2 matchup underway?
I'm good to go.
I'm good to go.
All right. As you can see, Shenandoah Slinger has won the cork, so he'll be starting off. But we got the Train on the left, Shenandoah Slinger on the right, A Division, 9 legs. Starting off with cricket. Train needs to take his darts out of the board. Shenandoah Slinger has the darts. Game on.
Sure, Train.
My video is frozen then.
Oh, well. Give it a little reset. And Slinger, game on. And things are underway as Shenandoah Slinger starts us off with 2 single 20s. Sandra's immediately goes tech diff. Yeah, we're probably going to see a lot of blurriness coming from Train's side as he does manage to pop in 3 20s to start things off. Yeah, that Canadian internet, not the hottest thing right now.
120, 190.
Oh, great third darted. Decided to start at 19s with the first 2 after having marked twice into the 20. Took the chances. I think he blocked 19s pretty considerably to try to close 20. Did manage it. Train, on the other hand, he is... God, this is a mess there. Single 17 for the Train.
Oh, no. What was that first dart?
Whoa. Speaking of... There's a great recovery with the second. Does manage to find a treble 19, so points on the board for Shenandoah Slinger. Train throwing for 17s with a mark already on it. I think he manages... Yeah, he found a great third dart for him. Finds a treble 17. He's now on the board. Now both... you can probably see a little mini scoring battle here. That may be 4. Oh, just 2, just below. Camera feeds are mediocre at best. But that's online for you. He does manage to find 3 17s. It was a little hard to tell. I thought it was maybe 1 and a double, but it looks like all 3. The Train takes a sudden point lead.
3 9s, 2 7s.
And then, wow, Slinger did manage to find that treble 19. Gets 2 17s, does not close it. Meanwhile, Train looks like he can only find 2 17s, so does not take the point lead back. To which Shenandoah Slinger immediately closes. Goes back for more points.
3 9s, 1 7.
Oh, he did find a treble just in the upper portion. You can sort of tell through the pixels that's in there. Train gonna move and a great start to the move. I think that third went outside, so only 4 18s. So I mean, still finds a trouble with the first. Gets a great start, but Shenandoah Slinger with a solid point lead.
3 8.
And he does manage to keep all 3 in the wedge along the wire. Or at least one of those maybe in the middle. Again, I'm sure everyone at home is like, what are these cameras right now? There's a complete miss for the Train.
2 9s.
Shenandoah Slinger going to get 2 19s.
Jeez.
Unsure where the first dart was headed. Might have been an attempt for bull early. As there's a single 16 from the train, so rough first dart. And yeah, Slinger deciding to go for bulls here.
4.
And he does manage to find 4. God, I can't tell where that one dart is. Oh, wow. These pixels are literally the worst. I don't know if you guys understand. You guys don't see it on your end, obviously. But on my end, that dart was like a chameleon in that bull. There's 3 16s for the train. As there's a bounce out for Slinger.
Yes.
And a complete miss for Slinger. So, but Shenandoah takes out the bull before closing the 16s and 15s. Huge move. To see how it plays out, that looks like 4 16s for the train. No, it was just 2.
3 5s.
Yeah, there's the close of 15s for Shenandoah Slinger. So train really only left with 16s, needs to make a big difference.
Jeez.
Oh, what is that? Just 2 again. Adam Ojika goes, yeah, that's bad.
Third dart.
Needs to keep it straight, and he does. Game shot and the leg to Shenandoah Slinger. 3 easy darts into the fat part of the 16. Closes it out, and he holds the throw on the very first leg. A 2.8 MPR. A good start for Shenandoah Slinger. Train will have the darts in the second leg. Game on. Alki darts, it's at
Shit.
Oh, wow, he had an attempt at the 9 mark. Little white horse action, but that third whiffs it. But a great first 2. Treble 20, treble 19 from the train. I noticed it in my periphery. My peripherals. As I was trying to read Alki Dart's message about competing with Nebraska for the worst internet. As there's only 2 17s there for the train. Slinger had only marked 1 17. So a rough start for him. The Professor says, pull it together, train. That looks like just 3 17s. Some deflection-y darts, but managed to keep them in the wedge. As, oh, there is a dart there in the 17. So close to 17s, gets 2 20s. I had to sort of play I Spy with that one dart in the 17. I'm like, where through the pixels is the flights? I saw it. There's 2 18s for Shenandoah Slinger. But with train, solid lead. Oh, he finds a treble with the first. And it's 2 15s. It was a little below the treble mark, but a great first dart at the 18 to close it immediately.
3 bulls, 120.
Shenandoah Slinger. Yeah, there it is. He manages to turn it. Finds a bull and a bullseye. Train. Treble 15 to start. Whoa, darts went high. So Slinger with bulls closed. Again, opting to not go for 16 or 15s, but bull instead has been nailing the center of the board.
Oh,
like a huge point
one.
difference, but only 1 and neither of those in the 20s. Look like they're in the single ones. And Train still has yet to close 16, still has the point lead, a 3.5 MPR, but with Shenandoah Slinger with the center of the board available for points.
No score.
Misses with all 3. An advantage Train easily with that dart went low. Oh, that looks like a great dart. Looks like he found the 16. Does find a single bull, putting him 2 bulls away from the leg. But Shenandoah Slinger could easily make this point difference. So, whoa, that dart flew back. Oh no, looks like another miss from Shenandoah Slinger puts Train 2 bulls away.
Oh no.
Oh no, deflects down. He found the first dart, it looks like.
Cork.
Oh wow, third dart corks down, deflects down into the 15. Or just outside.
One.
Oh, Shenandoah Slinger needed another there, but only finds a single. Wow. Unbelievable. All around the rim. Finds an extra 15 there, but just surrounded the bull.
Oh, God. Come on.
Oh, no. Looks like a big block. Yeah, see. That first dart was not helpful. Has to move. Must be shifting over. Yeah, first dart blocks it. The second blocks it some more after deflecting down.
Fuck off. Come on.
And Train shaky on the Bulls right now. Had only needed 2. Has only found 1 in the last 3 visits. Continuing to give Shenandoah Slinger some chances. But he has yet to make use of them. Currently with a 1.4 NPR. I thought he found a 20, but I guess not.
Fuck me.
Oh, and that's okay. I was like, I couldn't tell if that's a disappointed dart. I think he's just over it. He does find it with a second case shot in the leg to the Train. A little rough one there towards the end, but Train did manage to tie it up. Slinger will have the darts in 5:01. Game on. King Rodge clearly rooting for the Canadian.
60.
As he is Canadian himself. There's a 60 to start from Shenandoah Slinger. The Professor says, come on, smoke tokes.
Smoke a dope.
I get that joke. Smoke and toke, oka tokes. I get it. Time to start for the Train. Good start for him.
59.
And 59 from Shenandoah Slinger. The Mac Attack Music City Madman match ends in a tie, 3-3. Mac Attack averaged 40 over the match, 38 for Music City Madman. That one away. 39 scored for the Train. Currently, Magic Wizard up 3-1 against Adenac.
60.
So there's a 60 from Shenandoah Slinger, and Alpine Stranger up 3-1 against Beef Easy. Up there at the top. That could be another ton. It is from the Train. And so a sandwich between those 2-ton scores, a poor 39. Slinger has yet to find a treble of his own, so ties it up after 12, but Train throwing his 12th. Only scores a 41, so still outside of checkout range, averaging 70 over 12. His opponent, Slinger, averaging 60.
Ton.
And a good ton from Shenandoah Slinger. So puts him on a bogey. So I don't know if he could have done any more there. Wow, he missed high with a scooter dart. Scores 40, still outside. Your dad's GF comes in. I hungies, where breakfast? No breakfast has been scored yet. We won't
60.
probably see one yet. There's a 60 from Shenandoah Slinger. So he's now on a checkout at 102. Train, who was looking to get on a checkout way earlier than his opponent. Now looking to put some pressure on his opponent. Only scores 41 to leave 140. Slinger 102.
$39.
Oh, he had just hit the single 14 there. 39 scored, 140 required. Looks like it's off.
Come on.
Oh no, 28 from the Train. Slinger is 63. Oh, he's going to go way high on that tops attempt. Left with 40. Train at 112. $38 scored? Yeah, he did hit a 1 with a deflection. Back to Slinger. Look for tops.
Come on. Fuck. Bust.
Oh, wow. So that first dart went inside. Was going for the double 10. Went inside, I guess. Opted to bust. I think he hit 9. Then the bull was aiming for the double 20. Goes outside. Both looking for 40.
Oh, no.
Wow, all high. Almost after that last approach, scared to go low. Train looked for tops himself. Inside. Wow, inside again.
Shit.
Oh, inside on all 3. You hear him exclaiming the frustration there. Back to Slinger, looking for tops. That looks in.
Come on.
Unreal. I thought that was in, but the pixels.
Fuck.
Oh my god, he hit the double 1. Need double 1, 1, double 1.
Second dart.
And Slinger says he got it on the second dart.
Unreal.
Game shot and the leg. There's the movement. And Shenandoah Slinger, rough from both there towards the end.
Yeah.
Somewhat of a steal, but at the end there really didn't matter. Train will have the darts. Game on.
Shit.
And a 25 start for the Train. Adam Ojika says, come on, Kenny, get it together.
97.
And a great cover shot from Shenandoah Slinger, 97 to start things off. $78? I think he hit tops there. Yeah, 78 scored for the Train. All right, double 20 found with the first.
Ha! 43.
Just 43 scored, finding a treble. Wow, what? Is it me? Am I the problem? Just seems unreal. Oh, 25 scored, finding a treble 1, so just next door. No, my speeds are great. Can't be me.
95.
Some good darts there from Shenandoah Slinger. 95 scored. Definitely not me.
Come on. Keep it straight.
Maybe it is me, though.
43. Jesus.
Oh, man. Couldn't get a good third there. Only 43 from Shenandoah Slinger. Wow. That's a 9. The Train... Not very good darts this leg.
77.
That was a great third there from Shenandoah Slinger. 77 scored. Now 41 from the Train. So Shenandoah Slinger on out, 146. That's 58, finds 2 19s and a 20, leaves him 88. He will have darts to return. His Train sitting at 278. Not providing really any friction there. Slinger 88.
$80.
Oh wow, 80 scored. Oh, that is in the treble. Left himself with 8, had an attempt at the double 4, went outside.
45.
Just a 45 from Train, so again, more darts for Slinger. For double 4.
Second dart.
And he does find it with a second dart. Game shot in the leg to Shenandoah Slinger. After holding the throw, then breaks it. Goes up 3-1. That's a true break. We got ourselves a match. After Slinger just threw well and Train just didn't that leg. Shenandoah Slinger will now have the darts. Game on. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out if it's me. If on the next call,
100.
there's a nice ton from Shenandoah Slinger. Both players are, again, with the worst cameras. We will find out if it's me or not. And I'll be like, oh, well, that's weird. Did speed test. I was running fine, but maybe something else going on. There's a 45 from Train. As Adenak ties it up with Magic Wizard 3-3.
100.
Another tie. Another ton for Shenandoah Slinger. Ooh, and a little Roadhouse double deuce action for the Train. Continuing to have some just unfortunate throws. There's
22.
a 22 to answer from Shenandoah Slinger. Smack the board, minus 10 HP. To Board Coon. Wow. Lots of 22s this leg. Would it be Board Chan? Board Chan? Board Coon?
60.
Board San? Board San? 60 from Shenandoah Slinger. Oh, maybe Board Senpai. 60 from the Train. Shenandoah Slinger back at 219. Put himself on a checkout here with these next 3.
87.
Does manage to get 87. Did find a treble 20. Third dart finding a 7 there, but goes and puts him on 132. Train back at 352. Again, dart's just not staying consistent here. 132 required for Slinger. I believe it is off.
60.
Does score 60 to leave 72. Train back at 295. Needs all troubles. But finds all singles instead. Just 60. 72 for Slinger.
Come on. 52.
Wow, he found 2 16s. Needed top, but goes inside to get his average to 69. Nice. But he'll leave himself the Rascal. Train scores 41, so he's still out.
Bust.
And he's going to bust. He's going to opt to shoot away there. I guess he went on inside. Smart decision. Oh, just a 41. He's left on an out, but opponent at 20.
Oh, come on.
Oh, outside on that third. All 3 outside. Train at 153. Does he steal? It's going to be off. Looks like 57 scored unless he had found a 5. Oh, he must have found double 20.
Wow. Hit your glasses again, dummy.
And looks like another
There's a bust.
rough darts there.
Sorry.
Bust again for Shenandoah Slinger. 76 required for Train. Oh, wow. Hit the double 20. Need the lushy finish, but goes inside on the Rascal. Back to Slinger. Still looking for it.
God.
He goes inside himself.
Five left.
He goes just inside with that third. There's the split. And it looks like the split, man, worked. And it does. Game shot in the leg to the Train. I was waiting for the confirmation again. These pixels are rough for me. I don't know whose fault it is. It could be mine. But the Train gets a little bit of a steal. And steals it right back without the darts in hand. Game on. Wow, says Aiden Mojica. Benny X31 says, hi, Dartis. Comes in with the waves. Hey, Benny. I think it was my first time seeing you in the chat. Apologize in advance for the quality of the boards. Don't know if it's them. Don't know if it's me. I like to believe it's not because I'm the best. But who knows? There's a 60 for the Train. Whoa, Dart comes out. Just a 25. Score for Shenandoah Slinger as Beef Easy does manage to take that last leg, but Alpine Stranger wins 5-2 over Beef Easy in that C Division matchup. So 2 ties and a 5-2 victory in the 3 other matches that were being played.
60.
And a solid 60 for Shenandoah Slinger. Boards away. Professor goes chew like a train. 97. Good cover shot there from the Train. And Rajica subscribed with tier 1. 4 months. Appreciate the subscription there. Big shout outs.
96.
96 scored for Shenandoah Slinger, finding a good treble 19. As I burp. Excuse me. Oh, rough deflection. And only 47 scored, it looks like, from the Train. So an unfortunate second dart to deflect lower than the treble and block it completely.
Come on, pussy.
Whoa!
85.
Whoa! 85 score from Slinger. Jesus Christ.
Fuck off.
42 from the Train. That caught me off guard. Slinger's sitting at 235. Good
65.
move with the third. Does manage to find the bull as well. 65 scored. Leaves him on the big fish. Train, 223. Can he put himself on the finish? Does get an 85, so he did find a trouble there. Yeah, he does. Shows it. 170 required. And it's off.
96.
96 score. Did find a good treble there downstairs. Required 138 for the Train. And it's off. Does find a good third dart in the treble 17. 74 required for Shenandoah Slinger.
Yep.
Wow, and he finds the treble 14 and the double 16. Game shot and the leg to Shenandoah Slinger. Pop, pop, he goes. And this time managing to find the right darts to lead up and hit the double. Goes up 4-2 against the Train. Shenandoah Slinger breaks the throw. We'll have the darts in hand. Game on.
Come on.
James Wade.
39.
James Wade. 39 from Shenandoah Slinger. Deadhead Darter goes, makes my you asshole sound calm.
There it is.
There it is. There's a breakfast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first official breakfast of the match, and we here at the FODL always, during the regular season, ask an official breakfast question.
41.
There's a 41 scored for Shenandoah Slinger. So, breakfast question for you, the audience. I did not prep once again. Okay, actually, no, I got one. Breakfast. You're making French toast. I assume everyone has eaten French toast before, maybe made it. But let's say you're making French toast, or you're eating French toast. What is the perfect bread for
43.
French toast?
Sourdough.
There's an answer already. Let us know in the chat the perfect bread, in your opinion, or objectively, for French toast. That is our official breakfast question. Let us know in the chat. The Slinger gave his answer of sourdough.
Come on. Throw it straight, dummy. 28.
28 score there from Shenandoah Slinger. Looks like a ton there from the Train, so managing to find some troubles this leg.
And
a 60 from Shenandoah Slinger. The best part is you saw your dad's GF in the chat asking for breakfast earlier. And now that I've asked the breakfast question, nowhere to be found. Typical of your dad's GF, always disappearing. There's a 60 from the Train, just outside of checkout range. Slinger back at 290.
Good time of day. $23.
And just 23 from Shenandoah Slinger, so the Train could put himself on a checkout first, sitting back at 186. A couple good darts would put him there. Can't tell where that third dart is. It is in the treble. A ton scored for the Train, left with 86. Slinger back at 267.
If I could throw a straight dart and stop hitting my glasses.
Oh, my glasses. 41 scored. Train requires 86.
Come on.
Oh, just next door. Wow. Darts all around. Just 17 score, left with 69. He hit the one on his attempt for treble 18. Hits a single 15. Then hits another single 1.
Come on. 67.
Oh, hits a treble, but hits a 7 and 3 right after 67 scored. Leaves him on a bogey train.
Spray.
Well, 23 scored.
Spray him.
Spray him. Maybe not enough praying going on.
57.
And 57 scored for Shenandoah Slinger. Kept all three in the 19s. Train at 46. Can't tell where that third dart is lying. It might be inside or just out. Oh, it's a thumbs up. I'm like, which one is it? He gets it. He does manage to find it. It's camera quality. Game shot in the leg to the Train. Big third. And the great part is that second dart goes high. And that third deflects down right into the double 18. Brings it up 3-4. Train out the darts. Game on. We'll start things off with a 6-2. Does manage to find a treble, but 2 single ones. We got some answers to the breakfast question. So we already heard the sourdough answer. See where the other ones go. Big Man Bearded says Texas toast. Adam Ojeda also says sourdough. King Rodge says rye. Never tried rye for French toast. I love rye bread. I don't think it would work for French toast, but I'm willing to try it. That could be a ton. 25 for the Train. Oh, just 85. I'm curious now about rye. DNK275 says Texas toast.
Come on!
At a 41 from Shenandoah Slinger, some frustrations clearly. Argo 27 says brioche. Oh. DJ MyQ says the only answer is brioche, so he is seconding the answer. There's a 66 scored. King Rodge changes his to brioche as he started with rye. So very big difference there. Alki Dart says Texas does. Getting some good answers. There's a 60 from Shenandoah Slinger. The professor says chala or brioche. Kill says thick slice of white bread. You might got to get an unsliced loaf to get the right size. You know, white bread works. It's simple. 58 from Shenandoah Slinger. Having a little bit of a rough time this leg. Dart's not going where he wants him. Abigail O'Brien comes in as well saying brioche. So getting a lot of good answers. A lot of brioche, a lot of sourdough, a lot of Texas toast. Those are really the main three. And then one white bread.
40.
There's a good throw there. Ton 40 scored from Shenandoah Slinger. Leaves him just outside of checkout range. 45 from Train just outside. Shenandoah Slinger should be first to be on a checkout. Looks like possibly 95. Yeah, he did manage to find a trouble. 95 scored for Shenandoah Slinger to leave 80. Good throw down there at the 19s. Train looking to put some pressure on. Might have scored himself 58. Leaves 114, but Slinger 80.
Third.
And he does manage to find it with the third. Game shot. And the leg to Shenandoah Slinger goes just below. Then just below again. Or sorry, hit double. Then below. Then hits the double 10. Finds the 80 checkout. Shenandoah Slinger goes up 5-3. Takes the win, but we got one leg left. Shenandoah Slinger with the darts. Game on.
Oh, mama.
Oh, no. Must have had a dart at it. Yeah, ton 20 scored. He had two darts lying in the treble. Or the triple, as he likes to say. Bounces out, no maximum. 38 for the Train. Not the answer he needed.
60.
And a 60 there from Shenandoah Slinger. Kill saying, fine, I'm going to get judged. Let's be extra and use an egg bagel.
Oh, okay.
Choice is being made. 41 for the Train. Congrau, wait, there's bread other than plain white?
60.
I guess the British don't know any better. They're like, all I know is white bread. It goes with my baked beans. They eat beans for breakfast. What is... come on. There's a 60 for the Train. Yo, this guy eating beans. Everyone laughs.
100.
There's a good ton. Shenandoah Slinger puts him at 161 after 12. So a fantastic start for the right side. Only 45, Slinger 161. And it's on. Oh, wait. Might be it. I think it's on.
I had to go for it. Shit.
Oh, I think it was on.
38 left.
It was on. It was. At first, I was like, I was questioning, but then the little, you can see the pixel show up. Then he hits the treble 17. The hesitation goes for it. Of course, you go for it. but he hits a 12 just outside. So close for Shenandoah Slinger. That would have been the biggest checkout in FODL history. Goes outside, left with 38.
There it is.
Looking for the double 16. He does find it with the third game shot and the leg and the match to Shenandoah Slinger. Goes up 6-3. Wins it over the Train. Do you guys hear that? The audio quality, too, is just a mess. Again, I wonder if it's me. And we'll go here over to the post-game interviews. And we will start it off with the Train. Train, once I get this camera on you appropriately. Train, talk to us coming into this match, or I guess just the match level in general didn't seem really like your typical Train being showed. Some rough darts there in the 501 portion while Cricket was there, but the 501 portion definitely took a dip. Talk to us about what happened.
I don't know. I just kind of got frustrated. I couldn't keep the dart straight. Kept on hitting ones, and then I just started getting frustrated, and then the game went to shit from there.
All right, so then talk to us. So before the frustration happened, so was the darts the reason for the frustration, or was the frustration the reason for the darts?
The first one, yeah, definitely. Started hitting ones and fives, spraying them like that. It's so aggravating. You know, a guy can hit the 20 wedge so consistently in practice, and then in a match, you start spraying them in the ones and fives all the time. It's frustrating.
Yeah, it could definitely be frustrating with some very close darts. And, obviously you've shown that you can throw the darts with the best of them. But when the darts go astray, what is something that you think would lead to that? Is that just an off night? Is that maybe a point where you were tired? Some other factors?
No, there's no excuses for it really. I just need to play more real matches and not just bots all the time. Because you throw against DC bots or whatever, there's no pressure, right? There's no, so what, you miss, you throw again, basically. So I need to get on the throw channel a little bit more and start throwing more webcam darts with other guys, and we're in lockdown here, so it'll just have to be over the camera and the internet, I guess. But yeah, I just need to play more real matches.
Shenandoah Slinger's like, come on, but play me. I'll play anytime you want. He said, call me. Well, talking about real matches, you got a real match coming up on Wednesday against myself, Dilly Dilly, who's ready to beat you. What do you have to say about that?
Oh, I hope I show up, and I just hope I can hit some trebles and get some shots at some doubles. Today was atrocious, but just got to bounce back, I guess.
Yeah,
hope that you do it back.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I hope you show up too. It's always exciting to play, and I'm hoping for a fantastic match for both of us there, Train. So tough loss tonight. You did manage at least to scrounge yourself 3 legs with some fortunate throws by your opponent. So Train, at least you managed to get 3.
It is what it is. Good game, Slinger.
Good shoot, baby.
It is what it is. As we go over to Shenandoah Slinger, Shenandoah, things start off, pretty well in the cricket portion. We noticed a strategy going for the bulls instead of 16s and 15s. Is that a new strategy that you've been implemented? What sort of led to that?
No. I mean, I think I go bulls early if I'm feeling good to keep the player on tilt. I've listened to Danny Baggish and Darren Young a lot over the years on cricket, and 2 bulls is worth more than a triple 16 or a triple 15.
That is.
So if I get behind, then it's easier to hit 2 bulls than it is to pressure yourself to hit a triple 16. I mean,
that's good math.
It's just keeping it on tilt. Pressure. If I go in and close bulls early, then the pressure's on my opponent saying, "Oh shit, he's already up bulls and numbers and points. I have to make ground up on the 16s and 15s." and that's where missed darts come in hand.
No, I mean, the math checks out. That's exactly right. Two counts more than three of either or. It's a good strategy too, especially if you're feeling good and you're up. So it seemed to work in your favor at least with the first leg. The second just didn't end up going your way. Train was throwing really well. Talking about 501, things started off a little rough. The throws were hit or miss, but then the doubling was definitely not anything to call home about for the first couple of legs. Talk to us about what happened there.
Oh, I don't know, man. The transition from cricket to 01 is always rough on the first leg. Everybody will contest to that. I mean, everybody agrees. But I didn't get Train's best tonight. I know I didn't. Shane throws a hell of a dart, and tonight's the first night I've beat him in the league. We were joking around earlier. I think I'm 0-4. Well, 1-4 now against Train. I mean, my scoring personally, I think was a little roller coastered. My doubling, I mean, if I'm feeling good, my doubling has always been my strong point. But I mean, I was lucky enough where things just went my way. That when I hit that 80, when I went single double, that I think that set the tone for the last leg, especially on that 161. I felt good going into the bowl. That's like the fourth time I've had to look at it, and I've always shanked the third dart. And I think that's one of the outs. Besides the 170, I think that's one of the outs that I still struggle to hit.
So yeah, with the 161, when you get to that third dart, obviously it's a big moment, it's a big out. Do you put a lot of pressure on yourself? Is there a level of nerves that impacts that throw, or is it just one of those things where sometimes you just don't hit it when you want it?
If I said there was no nerves, I'd be lying. I mean, I'd be a damn liar. Especially when you're on stream and you got 20, 30 people watching, and they're like, "Oh shit, is he going to hit it or is he going to set it up?" His opponent's 300 behind. Hell no, I'm going for the son of a bitch. Fuck that. I mean,
oh yeah,
300 behind or 10 behind. I mean, that's one of the highest. I have yet to hit it. I want to hit that out. I mean, you got to go for it, especially when the first start's dead center. This trip 17, I believe, was right at dead center, and I'm pretty efficient on bowls. I mean, I showed that in cricket. I think I've showed that as long as I've been throwing FODL. So, I mean, I had to take a shot at it.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah, I mean, if you have a dart at a double, you gotta shoot for double. It doesn't even matter wherever your opponent is. You gotta shoot for double.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Rob Cross and I think MVG and them would have set it up for the 32 with 50 left and 300 ahead. But I mean,
they're cowards.
So I want to hit it. You know what I mean?
No, you go for it. If they go to set it up, they're cowards. Next week, for Game Week 6, since you already played your Game Week 5 against Lasercat on Sunday, Game Week 6, we have you up against Red Rascal, who's been showing out to the surprise of some people in the league, has been showing out currently in A. Sort of what's your preparation? How do you see things going against Red Rascal?
I'm gonna go into this. I'm gonna go into it the same way I've won it almost every leg this year. In OG, man. I mean, I've been focusing on my mental game consistently and follow through. I enjoy throwing Zach. Me and Zach's had some good games previously. I consider him a good friend. I enjoy a fun game. I really do. I mean, he's been throwing fire since he come into A. You know, I proved myself to him and Criminal coming into A. Hey, I just want a good game. I mean, if he throws fire and beats me, hey, kudos. But I'm not going to lay down and give it to him easy.
For sure. We're expecting a good game. We're looking forward to it. Shenandoah Slinger, congratulations on the 6-3 win over the Train, and we look forward to seeing how you fare the rest of the season.
Yes, sir. As always, great cast, Deal. Good shooting, Shane. Appreciate it, man. It was fun.
There we go. Appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. As we bring it here, I'll end that Discord call. I still don't know what was going on with that camera. I wonder if it's me. I don't think it's me. So there you have it. A 6-3 victory for Shenandoah Slinger. Currently no update on the standings, but we can know that'll put Shenandoah Slinger at 65 with 7 matches played. So he will put himself technically above the Nooch, right under King Rodge, after earning 12 points there. Train only earning himself 6. Puts him at 48, still stays below, so no change of position for the Train. So definitely not the darts he wanted to throw. He said B division, here I come, but it's still above the rest of his opponents. Though things are looking a little rough for the Train. So I have to see how things go for him. But we got 2 other matches coming your way. So while I get things set up, oh look, there's the change coming in. As I get things set up, make sure you check out this. That's right, it's the FODL merch store, FODL.com/store. Check out and get yourself some FODL merch if you haven't already. Great stuff, and we're starting to get some new stuff. I don't think it's up yet, but maybe getting some hot stuff coming in the next couple weeks. So make sure to check that out. Pick up some stuff, or at least give it a visit and share it around. Holiday season coming up. Get you something and give us money. Now, stick around, guys. More darts when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FODL, the FODL. And here you have it, your next matchup that will be coming underway, a B Division matchup of Toaster versus Deadhead Darter. Toaster hailing there from Detroit, Michigan. Last season finish was first in the FODL C. Got that auto bid up into the B Division, throwing with those 21-gram target Rob Cross Gen 1s, and of course, hashtag not a bath toy. Oh, no, I just got, oh. I didn't read that hashtag before I said it, and as I said it, immediately I regretted it. His opponent, Deadhead Darter, hailing from Taberg, the Berg, New York. I say it right like the first time or the second time, but then I always mess it up. Last season, Taberg. All right, I figured. I knew that. Of course I knew. I was testing everyone else. Last season finish was 4th in the FODL B. Remained in the FODL B after the playoff run. Thrown with the 26-gram Designa Dark Thunders. Of course, hashtag rather be golfing. I don't even know if he can golf anymore. It's too cold. He probably got some golf games under his belt still this past couple weeks. I don't know when clubs are still open or when the greens are still having people on them. Let's bring it up over to the FODL B standings. Again, this is another floating Game Week 2 matchup as everyone starts to get those underway here this week and next. But coming into this, Deadhead Darter sitting in 5th with 59 points in the Toaster. As I said, was first in the FODL C last season. Got that auto bid. Currently last place in FODL B. Has been having a time of it. He has 33 points, 3 behind the Criminal and Radar as well. Just some unfortunate play for Toaster and opponent's play as well. So Toaster again having a time while Deadhead Darter sort of sitting good. Right now, look at people above him. Cali Kid, Barboy, 7 matches played. Pepe Lay, 8 matches played. Bud the Chud, 6. All the people above him with more matches played, while his opponents sit 2 points and 11 points above him. So Deadhead Darter could easily make a jump into the top of the standing, especially over Cali Kid, Barboy, and Pepe Lay. Looking like DJ, Bud the Chud are really the ones to compete with Deadhead Darter with how the standings are right now. Toaster obviously trying to get himself out. There have been 2 other floating game weeks played. Barboy, DJ, Pepe, and the Lush have already played theirs. So bonus points are set. 6 mark, 2.73 NPR, 24 dart leg, a ton 40, and a 93 checkout currently are the settings of the bonus points for floating game week 2. Let's look at the stats coming in. As you can see, a major difference between the players here in a ranking in both. Cricket, some whispering. Cricket, Deadhead Darter sitting 8th overall in the league at a 2.45 MPR. Toaster, Tungsten, 24th with a 2.04. So again, having a tough time. 47% miss percentage for Toaster, only 38 for Deadhead. Treble and Bull, 5 mark, going in favor of Deadhead. Though 7 and 9 mark, Toaster has a little bit more percentage and has a 9 mark instead of his opponent. But you can see there, 80% legs won for Deadhead, 30% for Toaster. He's been playing just tougher opponents for him, 0.3 MPR higher than himself. In 501, again, Deadhead Darter with the advantage, 53.56 against Toaster's 48.71, so about 5 points separate the two. The first 9s are good in the 50s and 60s. The average finishing ton plus, ton 40 plus, and ton 80 plus. We'll each have them all go in favor of Deadhead. And again, well, this one, Toaster's only won 40% legs. His opponents have been pretty much playing the same as him, so just not going his way. Well, Deadhead Darter has a little bit more favor for himself. So we bring it here over to split. I did forget one thing, and that was changing the split frame. But luckily, they did it already. It's already changed. As you can see, there's another match going on. Madhouse versus Radar in the top right, so make sure you keep an eye on that. Radar currently up 2-0 against Madhouse, having won the Cricket. So here we go. We'll bring this in. Players, are you ready to get your floating game week 2 matchup underway?
Yep.
There we go. We got the yup and the peace sign from Deadhead Darter. We got the Toaster on the left. Deadhead Darter on the right. B Division, 8 legs. Starting off with Cricket. Toaster has the darts in hand. Game on.
Good luck. Too well. Just 2.
And just 2 20s for the Toaster. Now, if we look at the crispness of Deadhead Darter's board, we can tell you one thing. That it was the other player's faults for the quality of their cameras. It's not me, baby. Let's go. There's 2 20s from Deadhead Darter to answer back. So it's not my internet, not my problem. We can actually see what's going on these, though. The darts sometimes come in delayed for the Toaster. There is 2 20s, though, and points are on the board. It's going to be a close of 20 and 2 19s for Deadhead Darter, so both are in their way. People talk about the previous game when that happened. The professor says that is a spectacular hashtag Toaster. Wise word, wiser man. Looks like 3 19s from the Toaster, so does manage to close that ahead of Deadhead Darter.
Fuck you, you asshole.
And makes it seem calm. Does manage to close 19, but cannot find a single 18s. No grand third dart. And there's a good first for Tungsten Toaster. No one ever calls him that. I don't know why. I read it once and now I can't help it. Oh, it was just below the treble. So 2 18s for the Toaster. There's a great treble.
4.
And he does manage to find 4. That third must have found the 1, but 4 18s for Deadhead Darter. And he is now on the board, but down by 2.
Oh my god.
And wow, there's a big miss for the Toaster. Well, only up by 2 points. No extra wedges.
Yeah, bigger miss there.
Oh, but Deadhead can't find a single 18 to push him up. He needed only 1, really. While the Toaster only needs a mark to close, and disaster suddenly for Deadhead Darter. There's a single 17 for the Toaster. Keeps himself ahead. Though that being said, that looks like 6 17s from Deadhead Darter closes and tacks 51 points on to put him at 69. Nice. Now he has taken the lead with some better darts. Meantime, just looks like a single 16 for the Toaster. There's 3 16s for Deadhead Darter. Wow, Radar just averaged 60 in that leg. That's pretty nice. Leg up 3-0 against Madhouse. Something that is going the complete opposite of what the criminal wants. I can guarantee you that. There's just 2 15s for the Toaster. There's a good dart. Yeah, finds a treble 15 there with the first. But cannot find any other marks after that. Was heading for bulls. Missed into the 2 and 12. And looks like a single 17, a single 15, and a bull. It was, so 3 marks there. Just managed to close the 15s. Get a mark in bull, but Deadhead needs 3.
1.
He just managed just to find a single to put him 2 away. Back to Toaster. That could be a bullseye. It is. Does close, but nothing else earned. And he might have just found a single or 2 17s. No, just a single 17. We'll push him up a little bit more in the lead. Toaster going to manage to miss into the 17 to close it. Might have also gotten a 16 as well. So some helpful misses, but really needs the bulls here. It won't matter, though, because Deadhead Darter will finish it on the 3rd with a bullseye. Game shot and a leg to Deadhead Darter. Breaks the throw to start things off. We are underway here, and we're heading into the 2nd leg of cricket. Deadhead Darter will have the darts in hand.
Do well.
Game on. Oh, see ya. Dart bouncing out. Hit his own. Might have been heading for the trouble, but all I know is it headed straight for the floor. There's 2 20s for Deadhead Darter. Just to start things off down to the 19s. He may have found a trouble with the 3rd. It might be 5. And it is a 5 mark for the Toaster. I'm now so tempted to say Tungsten Toaster every time. I read it once. And it's like controlling me. There's just a single 20 for Deadhead Darter. The close, but nothing else earned. The Toaster ahead by 38 points. Looking for closing. Only finds a single, missed into the 5, went back down to the 19s. Okay, Darth goes, breakfast. That could be a trouble with the 3rd. Looks just inside. And it was a big dart for Deadhead Darter, just in the corner. But Toaster going to find a 19 and close the 20s with the last 2 darts. Managing to keep them both in there. Deadhead forced to move.
Great.
Does manage to find 3. Keep all 3 into the 18s. Toaster sticking on him, but I hear disappointment. Yeah, we see that dart come in there, hit the 4, then couldn't even find a 19.
Come on. A lot of 4s.
Oh, wow. 5 4s, but not really what he needed. Another missed on the 18s on a crucial moment for Deadhead. Happened last leg, happened yet again, and immediately Toaster will close the 18s just like last time as well.
Come on.
So Toaster heading to 17s with a point lead by 16. Only gets a single mark. And looks like this time Deadhead gonna... Oh, my God.
Ah, you asshole.
Wow, gets 6 17s again. Literally the same, like, throw. But this time it hits a 19, no 9 mark. But the same sort of answer. Misses the 18s, lets Toaster close, then nails in 2 trebles. At least this time there's 19s open for Toaster to keep it a point battle, but only gets 2. Wow, he is unbelievable on these 17s right now. Looks like 4 17s, and he does hit, it looked like a treble 19 to close it as well. Huge darts for Deadhead Darter, pushing Toaster around. Does manage to find 5 16s, shows us the one in the treble with the pixel shown, but I could tell it was in there. So some big darts, but a big answer for Deadhead immediately with the treble. Another treble, just trebles galore for Deadhead Darter. Treble 16, then treble 15, another 6 mark, 3.5 MPR for Deadhead Darter. Toastin doing what he can. But with Deadhead finding the trebles like he is, there's only so much you can do. Just a single bull for Toaster as Deadhead heads for the center of the board. Does manage to find a single, so Toaster now needs to make up the difference with the bulls. Might have found 2. Does manage to find 2 and a single 17, so bulls are closed. While Darter needs 2. There's 1.
You asshole.
Goes outside, finds though a 17 and a 15, so all helpful misses for Deadhead Darter.
One bull.
Big darts. He might have found just 3, though, with that third missing out. He does find 3 bulls with a sudden pointly jump for the Toaster. But Deadhead Darter still with 17s and 16s. Can easily make it back. Yeah, there's the pointly back.
Bullseye.
And he finds it with the third on a bullseye. Game shot in the leg to Deadhead Darter. Toaster with the comeback. Came very close. But no, to no avail. 2 17s and a bullseye for Deadhead Darter to finish things off. 3.2 MPR. I believe a bonus point is set for that in preparing with this floating game week 2 for the B division with that one. We head now to 5:01. Toaster will have the darts in hand. Game on. People saying video lagging for anyone else. Was it just me? Is it their video or the whole video? Because sometimes they do go blurry. There's 30 for Toaster. Whoa, what just happened?
Yeah, breakfast.
Oh, there's... Come on. And there's a breakfast. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That is our first official breakfast of this evening's second match. We here at the FODL always ask an official breakfast question during the regular season. Last match was a question about French toast. So obviously, this question has to be thought of. I had nothing offhand. Slinger said blurry a little on Toaster's side. Yeah, that's just that's on my side as well. So that's not just your stream. That is what is actually happening. Some interesting stuff. There's a ton though for the Toaster. Okay. Breakfast. A wonderful thing. Okay. Breakfast question. If you're getting like pancakes or waffles or really anything, those kind of things, French toast, and you decide for some sort of fruit like syrup or whatever, there's another ton from Toaster. Do you prefer if it's like, if you use just a pure like fruit syrup, where it's like a blueberry syrup, but not like real blueberries? Or would you rather have like that blueberry chutney kind of, maybe not chutney is the right word. It starts with a C though, I think. Do you rather have those real fruits as the topping, as part of that sort of, I don't even really call it a syrup. Or would you just rather have a fruit-flavored syrup? It's a very hard question. I'm pretty sure you could decipher what I'm trying to say. That's the breakfast question. Let me know in the chat. As there's a 66 from Deadhead Darter. Law Dart's asking who won game 1 of Shenandoah Slinger 6-3 over the Train. Also, hello, the Law. 59 score for Toaster, so he'll be on a checkout first of 124. So a much better start here in the 501 for him. Oh, great third dart from Deadhead Darter. 82 scored. Toaster, 124. And it's off. That could be just 36 scored. I think a 1 was found with the very first dart. It was 36 scored. Deadhead Darter, 138. It's off. And 41 score leaves 97. Toaster, 88. And leaves himself 36. Looks like he found that triple 10. Oh, he didn't. Take it back. He didn't find it. 97 required. He's going to be looking for the setup. He'll leave himself tops if he returns as Toaster sits at 56. 2 for tops. He looks like he finds it. He does find it. Game shot in the leg to the Toaster. He gets a leg on the board. Finds the 16 and hits tops. Takes it out. 56 for the Toaster. A much better leg for him. As we head in, as we are here in the 501 portion. Deadhead will have the darts in the next leg. Game on. So right now, Deadhead Darter was thrown well, but Toaster actually, his well throws are mattering more here. There's a 41 to start for Deadhead. And a 45 for the Toaster. You find something here real quick. Looks like a 60... from Deadhead Darter. I'm gonna talk again about my breakfast question. If I can find the thing I want to talk about. Oh wow, that's just a 24 there.
How about 11?
And that's there's an 11 right back. So not a great start. A compote. Is that compote? I always forget how to say the compote. I guess is what I was saying when I said chutney. Compote. Compote? I never actually knew how to say that. That's one thing I don't know. There's a 26 from Toaster. The answer, some people said, POTUS94 says real fruit. I think that might have been a sweat at the ton 80 for Deadhead Darter. No, just an 81. That was the only breakfast question to answer. I guess it was a little confusing. 21 scored for Toaster. Fruit preserved or cooked in syrup.
Compote.
It is compote. Okay. There's a good ton.
Compote.
Yeah, that's pronunciation. So I was right the first time. A good 10 for Toaster. So yeah, the breakfast question is: would you prefer a compote, like a fruit compote? I guess it's inherently a fruit already. On your pancakes, waffles, or whatever. Would you just rather have fruit flavored syrup? Whoa! You didn't see it, but you heard it. That is on the ground and must have hit the dart, so possibly 60 on the floor. 80 scored for Toaster. Keeps him at 205. Oh, just 45 scored there for Deadhead Darter. Keeps him outside. Wow, 27 though from Toaster. Did no damage. He had the potential to get himself on a checkout first. Now, so 39 from Deadhead Darter. He'll be first at 134. Toaster back at 178. Looking for some troubles here.
Oh, David.
Oh no, David. 30 scored. It's 148. 134 for Deadhead. It's a
You fuck.
And 53 from Deadhead Darter. Left with 81. Toaster, it's off.
Dude.
And a 15. You can hear the frustration clearly coming from the left side of the screen. Deadhead Darter, 81. Really both sides. Well, again, he'll set himself up at tops. His Toaster sitting at 133.
Nope.
Some brutal darts there. Looks like 25 potentially scored as he found a treble one with the first. Tops for Deadhead. And Topsy wants, Topsy gets. Game shot in the leg to Deadhead Darter, finding the double 20. Goes first. Just to let you know, first dart goes in and jumps up 3-1 over the Toaster. Toaster was having a little rough go there once he got near doubling, or once he got near checkout position. So Deadhead Darter takes that leg, goes back to Toaster on this next one. Game on. I don't know. I guess it wasn't a great breakfast question. Only got one answer from POTUS94. Real fruit. So he wants that compote. Or she. Could be either. It's the POTUS from 94. Wasn't that Bill Clinton? It was Bill Clinton. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Clinton. So Clinton in the chat. 38 there from Deadhead Darter. 41 answer back. There is a 59. The chat not as lively as I would have expected with these heavy hitter matchups tonight. Maybe I'm just boring. There's a 7 Surgeon Special from the Toaster. Maybe the pressure is weirdly getting to all the players tonight. Toaster especially having a time of it. There's an 80 from Deadhead Darter. Oh, excuse me. It's just the left side of the screen is having some bad luck. The home players, 45 from the Toaster. Yeah, people making mention of it earlier. Radar throwing very well against Madhouse, and or Madhouse just not throwing as well as he could. Currently up 6-0 over Madhouse. Currently at a 4 checkout.
Oh, man, move.
And a 41. Again, Toaster's continuing to find darts left and right of the 20. Frustrations from both. Looks like a 26 score. Yeah, he did find a trouble one.
Oh, okay. Honestly, 41.
41. Yeah, averaging 35 right now. It's unexpected Really? Oh, Radar checked out the 4, goes up 7-0. With a last leg to play. Does Madhouse get whitewashed? We will find out.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, again, Dart's just not laying straight. 11 scored for Toaster. Looks like 32 score for Deadhead. Yeah, leaves that bogey. Pitsu comes in. Wow, Radar. I'm excited to ask a very Liberty Fires question during these post-game interviews. There's a 60 for Toaster. Good dart.
And a shitty one.
93 scored for Deadhead Darter, leaving him 73. Still his opponent back at 219.
What are you doing?
Oh, hits a double 7 potentially? 54 score, leaves the bogey. Deadhead Darter 73.
Of course.
Oh, need the 14 for tops, but hits 11 instead.
Oh, 43.
Correct.
And now wait.
Oh, now he hits the 14. He wanted the 11 to leave 32. He just flipped them.
30, 44. Right?
Yeah, left with 29.
Yeah. 44.
Yep, just should be right.
Yep.
You know me, don't ask me. Criminal probably rolling his eyes in the ether. There's a 43 only for Toaster. 29 required for Deadhead Darter. And he does find it with the third. Game shot in the leg to Deadhead Darter. 13 just on the wire with the second. And just into the bottom corner of the double 8 with the third. Nearly busting, but keeps it in. Goes up 4-1 over Toaster with 3 legs to go. Toaster can only at this point tie it. But Deadhead will have the darts in hand. Game on. And there's a breakfast from Deadhead Darter. If you didn't answer the breakfast question, is do you prefer on your like pancakes, French toast, crepes, all that stuff, to use a compote? So the fruit that's in the syrup and all that stuff with the fresh and all that and whatnot, like kind of you know what I'm trying to say, or just a fruit flavored syrup. Which one do you prefer? Give the reason why if you want. 59 scored. As you can see there, Radar must have checked out that 64 because he wins 8-0 over Madhouse. A whitewash in the B division. Radar. Big darts from him. Huge as he was sitting third to last. Tied with the Criminal. You know how the Criminal must feel about that. Literally everything going the opposite way he needs it to. There's a 22 for Deadhead Darter. I'm allowed to say that because I get to hear it all the time when he talks to me about it. There's a 60 from the Yoda JV because I'm thrilled. And then he goes also go with Deadhead. Because oh, that's right, because he's in the B division, so clearly he's hoping that Deadhead continues these wins to keep Toaster closer to him. There's a 26 for Toaster himself. The clear frustration continuing to show itself. Take that board off the screen. 60 score from Deadhead Darter.
Oh,
just 55. What's next door? Well, looks like only 40 for Deadhead, so we'll have to see. Can Toaster get himself on a checkout first this time around?
Throw 3 straight.
And just 45 is not helpful. You can hear him just throw 3 straight. We've continually seen the darts in the 5 and the 1.
You suck, Bo.
28 score for Deadhead, so continuing to sort of give Toaster an opportunity to at least get himself there.
Oh, perfect.
Not making enough use of it. 40 scored, keeps him outside at 194, just under 200. Oh, my wrist is itchy.
Oh, you fucked this right up.
And 30 scored for Deadhead. So again, he puts himself under 200 as well, but back to Toaster. There's 3 straight darts, 60 scored. He will be on an out first of 134. Deadhead looking to put the pressure on, put himself on a good setup.
God.
Looks like 30 scored to leave the bogey of 162. Wow, it was on with the first. And he hits an 11 and a 6 to score 77, left with 57. But Deadhead on a bogey will have Toaster returning. Could be a great third, might be a ton.
No.
No, just 60.
Why?
Still some pressure for Toaster, 57.
Oh, that's not good. Neither's that.
Oh no. I think he hit the 7-headed dart, go way low on the attempt. Then hit the 16. Scored 34, leaves 23.
No. Argument could be made to go 3 here.
Might be 44 scored. It is. Leaves 58, Toaster 23.
Got it.
He does. He says he found it with a third. We're waiting for the dart to appear. There it is. Game shot and the leg to the Toaster. Hits the 19. Goes way low on the first attempt, hitting the wire of the numbers. But then manages to pull it in. Gets the double 2. Toaster breaks the throw. Who had the darts in hand? Game on. Ghouls Echo comes in. Come on, Toaster, baby. R27 saying, we back in the chat. And a big start for Toaster, a ton 25. Managing to keep the darts straight this time around. Deadhead Darter with a good answer, 83. First dart was true into that treble. Second dart went a little right. Yeah, Slinger saying nice shooting, RO27 as he took that sweep over Madhouse. 85. Again, good throw there from Toaster. So this, after a leg win, maybe feeling the good vibes. You know, we vibing. He vibing. Got the vibes going. There's a 22 from Deadhead. The 60 from Toaster Ario saying benefited from Madhouse not having his best night. That's the thing about like when you go up against certain people. It's two sides. You love when they're not having a great night because that means you can usually get some good easy wins. But at the same time, you're like, I wish we faced each other, it was more competitive. But a win's a win. Right now in the regular season, doesn't matter. Just get all those wins you can. 58 from Toaster keeps them right outside at 173 after 12. Deadhead tried to keep on with 85. There's a Dilly on. Whew. And I even got sleep, unlike the criminal. There's a 59 for Toaster. Leaves him on an alley. First time here on a or I guess second time now on a checkout first. And it might be the third time. I really haven't been counting. There's a 98 from Deadhead. I think he does manage to find a trouble with the 30. He does, but on a bogey. 114 required for Toaster. Hard to tell there. 43 scored. 2 19s and a 5, I guess. Deadhead gonna score 60, leave him at 108. Toaster 71. So he did hit the 6, got the bull, went for tops, but goes high. 108 required for Deadhead Darter. It's going to be off. We've left himself 72 there. Toaster looked for tops.
David.
Oh, again in the 1.
Man, a freaking bust.
Oh, man, he finds the double 19. He busts it. So Deadhead now at a 72 chance.
Oh. 48, 16.
Left with 8.
64. Right? 64 shot.
Correct. You're left with 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eye rolls. Yeah, there's going to be a miss. So he hit the 48, was left with 24, then hit the 16. So eye rolls from Yoda JMU like crazy. And Toaster immediately punishes the bad math with the first dart, double 20, game shot, and the leg to the Toaster. Just Yoda JMU right now in the chat, just losing his mind. There's some dead dillies and LOL. Just, we'll talk about that later. Toaster does manage to find the double 20, so he's 1 leg away from tying. We're in the last one. Deadhead with the darts. Game on. Yoda JMU hits with the Among Us memes now suddenly, saying, Deadhead sus. Def the imposter. 26 from Deadhead Darter. Oh, man. I can't wait to see all of the count of the eye roll crims in the website. So the 45 from Toaster.
Oh, 66.
It doesn't manage to find a trouble. He just keeps posting eye rolls. Train man, the counter's just gonna love this. There's a 45 from Toaster. Oz is live comes in the chat. Newcomer says, "Hey buddy, love darts. Glad you love darts. Oz is live. Glad you could join us tuning in. First time I'm seeing you here, so welcome to the FODL. Darts are fun. This is currently our B division, by the way. In case you're curious, there's an 87 from Deadhead Darter. Jamie says that deserves 1,000. Oh wow, he had a sweat. I couldn't tell. You heard the before the dart came in. A ton 40 scored for the Toaster though. Great darts as Toaster fights back to try to tie this up. 60 scored, so found a double 20, a 19, and a 1. Toaster averaging 73 right now over 12. was it a good cover shot? It was. Did find the treble. 97 scored. Toaster 211. Waiting for that third. Just 28 scored. Still outside with Deadhead Darter on his tail, potentially putting himself on the checkout first. Definitely will. And that looks like a ton 40 for Deadhead Darter. Huge darts to set him up on 44. While Toaster starts to fall behind. Managed to find a treble 17, but Deadhead Darter 44. And he does find it with the second pop game. Shot the leg and the match to Deadhead Darter. Hits the 12th and hits the double. 16. I was waiting because it was hard to tell a little bit with the pixels. You hear him smack it because he's been outside to show it. And Deadhead Darter, with the potential of tie on the line, manages to take the win 5-3 over the Toaster. As we go to the post-game interviews, look at that camera quality. Suddenly just drops from everybody. We will start with the Toaster. Toaster, I'm gonna ask this in the most Liberty Fires way I can. What happened?
Well, I had some okay legs and some terrible legs. I'm lucky to get 3. I'm happy to get 3. I would be great, but 3 is pretty happy with 3, to be honest with you. So that happened.
Yeah, so cricket was back and forth, but those first couple legs of 501, the darts were just not going your way. Lots of to the left, lots of to the right. Was it just a weird off night? Was there something that was affecting it?
No, this is pretty much how I've been throwing this whole season. I don't know what happened between last season and this season, but it's just not the same. What I think I need to do is call Red Rascal. Hopefully he can give me some tips or something, you know. I heard he does that, but I'm not sure.
They say if you call Red Rascal, just call him. We know the criminal has, and that may be why he's down where he is. Okay, so you know the frustrating darts clearly, but those last few legs to get yourself one leg away from the tie, there was a clear shift. Was it a mental shift? Well, what kept you focused to keep pushing through like you did?
I don't know. It's something clicked. I stopped hitting 26s and 30s and 7s and 11s. I guess I don't know. Just found the right arm slot, I guess. Wish I could find it more consistently right now, that's for sure. Well,
you're going to have to hope to find it quick. Your next match is tomorrow, as I'm looking at a 4 p.m. match against the Lush. Are you going to have time to be able to really find something there within the next less than 24 hours?
No, probably not. So, we'll see. I'm working tomorrow, so that's good. If anyone wants to play on throw, let me know. I'll play. I'll throw some darts. As long as my wife doesn't get to know.
Well, there you go. I think the criminal's not working either. You both can practice with each other. Toaster, it was a tough one, but he did manage to get 3 legs still regardless, so crucial legs. 3 as he shows them. So Toaster, tough one, but good darts when you had them, and good luck to you tomorrow and the rest of the way.
Thanks, Dilly, and nice shooting, Deadhead.
Good throwing, Dave.
So we go over to Deadhead Darter. Deadhead, I'm just going to jump straight to the question of what happened there where you had 72, you hit the treble 16, which would have left you 24. You went for, I believe you went for double 16 there.
For some reason, I was thinking I was on 64. I don't know. I'm just tired and I don't know. I might have looked at the board. I don't know. It's been a long day, long night last night watching the Raiders lose, so just lost concentration.
The loss of concentration. It happened with the, I guess, a long day. with how your schedule has been going, has golf been a part of your routine lately, or is that over now? Is that part of the season where it's pretty much?
I played 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. Now it's over. Now it's snowing tonight, and I'll be going to work probably at 3 in the morning. So
Jeez.
no, golf is done.
Jeez. Well, then has that given you really a chance to start practicing more often here as of late?
Yeah, I've been playing more. I've been throwing after work and at night and playing in another dart league. So, but every time I get on stream, I play like shit. So,
well, you managed to at least really keep around your average leading into this. I mean, still, you managed to throw some good darts here. There's some hit or misses, but really kept things pretty consistent. When Toaster there at that moment where there was that moment, obviously, where Toaster started to make a sudden comeback. What was going through your mind right there, thinking or knowing that there was a potential where you have this major lead and he could suddenly tie things up and really take away all those legs from you?
I honestly thought we end up tying because my scoring was shit all even warming up in 0-1. So I'm lucky to win tonight. Cricket saved me. That last cricket leg saved me.
Yeah, definitely a great leg. A 3.2, I believe it was, ended up being.
Too good.
Too good, says Toaster. Well, next week, Deadhead, you face yourself against the Criminal, who's sitting at the bottom of the standings near Toaster himself. Criminal coming down from A. You know how Criminal has been playing lately. What are your expectations heading into that matchup?
Yeah, it should be a good one. We always throw good against each other, and he's capable of throwing as good as anybody. He's a 4-time champ or whatever, right?
3, I think, technically. Well, he says he anticipates you to play a perfect match and a 63 average next.
Well, maybe he'll send me my trophy then. Handicap.
There it is. Beat him and just tell him to give you that trophy. You deserve it. Well, Deadhead, congratulations on the win. It was coming close down to the wire, but you managed to keep yourself composed and take out a great leg to finish it up. Deadhead, good stuff, and we look forward to seeing how you fare the rest of the season.
Good throwing, Dave.
Hey, you too, man.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, as I put on some music. Oh, the camera's going crazy. Try to end this call here. Bam! All right, and there you have it, almost a tie. Toaster with a sudden streak of great darts with the comeback, coming up close. But then towards the end there, just could not find it. Was very close to putting himself sub 170, but then the darts just could not land where he needed them to. And Deadhead Darter with a great setup got himself down there real quick and checked it out very well. So Deadhead Darter again jumps up, currently 69 points. Nice. Toaster at 39. Not as many as one would hope. Leaves Criminal there at the bottom at 36, but definitely with that Lush, with Lush sitting at 37. Radar making that big jump doesn't help Criminal much either, but keeps Madhouse really in good close distance. So I ended up pretty much either one of those guys, sweeping the other sort of helps. Since luckily Madhouse wasn't completely up on the top of the standing, so a good distance the Criminal can make up. So, but those are your new moves. Same for the Toaster. Toaster sitting at 39. Lots of movement that could potentially happen in the next couple of weeks. It's not set yet, but as it stands, Deadhead sits at second now after this. Toaster third to last. Criminal sitting in last overall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have one matchup left for you this evening. So as I get that all ready, make sure you check out our social media and stick around. More darts when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FODL. That's right, the FODL. We are here for the last, our final match of this evening's triple header. The match that is happening right now. I don't know. I was going to lead in with something right there. I completely blanked on what it was going to be. It's going to be Red Rascal versus King Rodge. I love how, it was about, I was going to be like the match of like the big bodies, but then I realized, I'm like, wait, King Rodge isn't part of that. I just stopped dead in my tracks.
Rodge's only got his glory muscles.
Yeah, and it's going to be the match of shirtless men. Red Rascal hails from Richmond, Virginia. Last season finished was second in the FODL B. Got that auto pro to FODL A, where everyone thought, we wouldn't compete, but we'll get to the standings and talk about that in a bit. Throws with a 21-gram Harrow's Orbits. And hashtag, of course, Rascal says yes. Yeah, because it's double 10, that's his thing. It's Bona King Rodge, hailing from Niagara Falls, Ontario. Last season finish was first in the FODL A and the champion. He has that little star at the bottom of the flight. It's big. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. He throws with 25-gram Target RVB Legacies. Of course, hashtag sorry, not sorry.
Sorry?
Sorry, not sorry. Hey, Canadian jokes. Woo. Let's bring it to the standings. Let's talk about this. King Rodge currently sits in second with 66 points, below Left-Hand Hooligan, who sits at 74. Just a one ahead of Shenandoah Slinger, but Shenandoah Slinger, of course, having two legs already in hand played. So King Rodge looking to jump up ahead of Left-Hand Hooligan, but it's really a battle between those two up at the top. Technically, Nooch is right there in the mix. And me and Surgeon not too far behind, while Red Rascal sits at 9th at 35 points with the Jig, Lasercat, and the Author. All three of those behind him and 4 points behind DeGrubs. So Red Rascal doing okay. Doing all right. All right, but still having a little bit of a tough time with it. Has been hit or miss. Has had some tough matches. It's not all going his way, clearly. Sometimes he's having some great matches. He had a great match against me, which I'm a little upset about. But I get it. I get it. So doing a pretty good job in A, despite some of the people who may have thought that he wouldn't do a good job. Really, they were thinking, the people coming up from B, it's gonna be a tough one to fight the guys in A. The two people who came up from B who wasn't Left-Hand Hooligan currently sitting next to each other. So there's the explanation there. Let's look at the stats. Coming in as this music goes crazy, goes stupid. Cricket. Rodge, number 3rd overall with a 2.79 NPR. Rascal, 10th overall with a 2.39. Look at the miss percentage, 25% for King Rodge. Pretty good, while 42 for Rascal. 17 to the 15% on the Triple and Bull. Then it goes 5 mark, 7 mark, 9 mark, all in King Rodge's favor. Winning double the legs is 60% over 30%. And facing tougher competition. So King Rodge, King Rodge is facing technically tougher competition than Red Rascal is facing, but Red Rascal is facing tougher competition compared to his own NPR, while King Rodge is facing below his own. You get what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say. 501, King Rodge, number 1 in the league. 65.82 three-dart average. The world number 1 in 501. Red Rascal, number 11, 53. So 12 points separated. That's a huge difference. Look at the first 9, 76 for Rodge, average finish 40. Then 20% ton plus, 5.5 ton 40, and a 0.8% ton 80. King Rodge has been throwing fantastic in the 501 portion. So by the numbers and by the common sense, all goes in King Rodge's favor, but Red Rascal has been known to defy the odds. It's sort of just in his nature. Only 1 bonus point set up this week with a 21 dart by Shenandoah Slinger. So let's bring over to Split View. This music continues to go stupid, go crazy in my ear. As you can see, King Rodge has won the cork. There's no other matches going on either, so we don't have to worry about all the other dartboards. So players, as I turn you back up so everyone can actually hear you clearly, are you ready to get your Game Week 5 matchup underway?
Rascal's ready.
Yeah, baby.
Rascal's ready, King Rodge is ready, I'm ready, and I know all of you at home, all 25, are ready as well. We got Red Rascal on the left, King Rodge on the right, A Division, 9 legs, starting off with cricket. King Rodge has the darts first. Game on.
Do well, Rodge.
Be great, Rascal.
As Liberty would say, sportsmanship, it matters.
Great.
As we'll have to deal with more blurry cam. There's 3 20s for King Rodge.
I honestly think it's just me.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like it's me.
Okay.
But it's weird because it's like, is it me? But like, some people do have great video. And there's a complete miss from Red Rascal. I don't know. I don't really care. NFG, as I believe Slinger had said on the first match, there's a single 20 and 4 19s for King Rodge. There's a good start on the 18s. 5 18s to answer, though, from Rascal. And a much better turn after missing all 3 darts on the first throw. Chatter 9 saying, finally here. Oh, glad you can make it. Magic Wizard Pinball also joined in. What's the haps? He goes as there's a 20 and looks like 3 18s, found a single and a double. Forcing Rascal to move. A great move. It is 4 17s, starting to find those trebles. Found a treble too, unfortunately. Keeping it up. Elisard comes in, arrived in time for the last game of the day. Yay, hope everyone's doing good. We are. I'm glad you could join. You can make it. For the last match, should be a doozy of one. There's just a single 17 for King Rodge.
Well.
But Rascal doesn't punish and finds a missed darts on the wire. King Rodge can't get the close, though. 17 just above the treble, so does not do any punishment of his own. Oh, that third dart just above the treble is the first 2. Miss left and right. There's the close 17 for King Rodge. HX Duck comes in. Cricket still sucks.
Does.
As King Rodge closes 17s, gets, I believe, 2 16s, and also confirms that Cricket does suck. That could be a great deflection. Looks like 5 16s for Red Rascal. Again, huge darts to keep himself in this leg and battling. And HX Duck realizing he's been gifted. Everyone going, yeah, probably D-Grubs. As he has gifted just a ridiculous amount of subs. There's 2 20s and the close is 16s for Rodge.
Come on, get in that hole.
Oh, is that a good get? No, it's a bad get. He said, please, it's in the 2 instead. 2 15s for Red Rascal. We're not going to talk about the phrasing. As I mentioned, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Single 20 and a single 15. Oh, that's 2 15s. That is in there. Wow, that looks all around. It could be 5. No, just 2. Closes, gets 15 on, but King Rodge keeps the lead. Close 15s. He's headed for the bull.
2.
He does manage to find 2 bulls as well. Puts him 1 away. Rascal needs to make some big moves. Big moves not found. Just a single bull. King Rodge rooting for him.
Game.
And King Rodge finds it on the first game.
No cannoli.
Shot and to the leg to King Rodge. Yeah, the problem is King Rodge said game after he threw it, and also wasn't on cam and isn't as cute.
No, he said it. He said it first.
I don't have a good jump shot either.
The way the camera showed the way my camera set up. Rascal has the darts in hand. Game on. But King Rodge takes the first leg with a pure 3.0 MPR. There's a 420 blazing it to start for Red Rascal. That's inappropriate, sir.
Tree.
And 3 19s to start from King Rodge. Does only get a single 19 there. Does Red Rascal. And looks like 2 19s, a little scatter throw there from King Rodge. No real consistency.
Wow.
But Rascal can't close the 19s. So takes the point lead, but nothing more.
5.
5 19s, some great darts for King Rodge to take a big point lead jump. That is just a single 20. It was looking like it was very well champagne, but not really enough to do much punishment. That could be a great first. It must have been. He's moving to the 18s. Yeah, treble 20 and a single 18. Was looking for the double there. Went just outside. Meantime, Rascal going all for the 18s. After the first dart misses, only gets a single. Meantime, Rodge going to close the 18th. Heads for 17s. Goes right below it. But a good start for Rascal. 5 17s and a big turn for Red Rascal. Makes a sudden jump in points, but still behind. Rodge with a dart already in 17s. Aims for the fat part of the wedge. Gets it both, so closes it. With Rascal still behind. By 49. Well, he can get 3 16s there. To set it up, will King Rodge close it ahead of him? He will not. Looks like just a single 16 and also a single 19 for some extra points. See if some strategy that was enacted on. Enacted on? Not acted on? You know what I'm trying to say. Coming to play. There's a miss of the double. Was looking to miss that first dart. Tried to hit a double with the second. Decided to go back to 19s with the third to tack on some more points. So giving opportunity for Rascal if he can find the treble bed.
Oh.
No, he doesn't. Just 2 16s. So getting him closer. There's Rodge, though. Finally closes the 16s. Heads for 15s, but only finds a single. Oh, wow. Got a treble with... Oh, just a single with the second. It's just above. There's the close of 15s for King Rodge. Not up by much. Only up by 13 there. There's a close of 19s. Rascal trying to make this a bull race. Closes 19s and 18s. This is very Rascal fashion, as we all know.
Oh my God! Miss.
Oh, whoa! Big whiff.
Shook it.
Yeah. Wow! Incredible miss with that second dart as he aimed for the bull. Oh, that was a double anyways. But it's a bull race, ladies and gentlemen. Rascal needs 4. King Rodge, I think, got one there, so he needs only 2. Unbelievable.
Wow.
All around it. Literally touching the wire.
One.
Meantime, King Rodge found it with the first, but could not find it with the second and the third. Wow, look at it. Did you hear the clicks? It's so unreal.
There it is.
And there it is for King Rodge with the second dart. Game, shot, and the leg with a bullseye to count, or to boot, I should say. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Goes up 2-0. Washes the cricket portion. Leads us into 5-0-1. We'll have the darts in hand. Game on. Cheddar 9 going all those touching, unreal.
95.
And a 95 start for King Rodge. I wonder why my internet's so bad right now. I don't know how it's mine, but I guess it is. Rodge, did you ever send it over?
Yeah, I'm on.
There it goes. 95 from both to start things off. HX Doug, time to watch some actual darts. Cheddar 9, now Rascal will come back and crush 7-2 Rascal.
Called it.
I love it. I respect the answer. That could be a ton 40 from Rodge. It is. Second and third, finding it pure. That 7-2 victory, Rascal's favor. Not looking good. There's a 41 for Red Rascal. But this match would be great to watch if my camera quality was great. Wow, 85 again. Third dart.
Watch it on Discord.
The Discord is that's where it's.
Rodge, could you please stop targeting my throws?
That's where it's poor quality. Shut up. There's a 41 for Red Rascal.
Yeah, it looks like it's mattering.
That was a joke, by the way.
I know.
You know, now I feel like I'm going to be silent for all the King Rodges and only talk during Red Rascal's throw. There is a 30 scored for King Rodge to set him at 151. Rascal back at 324. Only scores a 43. King Rodge 151.
The one.
And he hits a 1. It's off. I'm glad he let me know. I couldn't really tell. And that's a 15. Very consistent darts there. Oh, 55 scored there for King Rodge. Almost got the ton to leave 16. There's just a 60 from Red Rascal, 61 required for Rodge.
Come on, you stupid piece of...
So I guess he must have hit the 8, and I think was aiming for the 13 there.
Did he call himself a stupid Lisa?
But he does manage to set him up for tops. Can't tell. It is 68. Leaves him on a finish 138, but Ryan's looking for tops.
Still fit, yes.
Oh, and he finds it with the Rascal. Rascal saying yes to his opponent. Game shot in the leg right there on that second dart. King Rodge jumps up to 3-0 and a cheeky second dart. Thanks. There's the real cheekiness from King Rodge. Rascal now has the darts. Game on. Tons of Rascal faces in the chat now. 30 scored for Red Rascal. Cheddar 09 now says 6-3 Rascal. That's what I said all the time. HX Duck liking the 23 dart leg there.
Breakfast.
Oh, come on.
Sorry.
And there is a breakfast. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our first official breakfast of this evening's third and final match. And we here at the FODL always, literally always, during the regular season, ask an official breakfast question. I've pretty much been keeping it all breakfast related. I tried once doing the whole darts trivia thing, but I also don't really watch enough darts or know enough about darts to really do that any justice. But what I am good at doing is eating food. Very good at that. I can eat a lot of it. Though I don't eat breakfast that often. I tend to have some coffee, and my first meal of the day is usually lunch. So that's a little tidbit about myself. Tell me about yourself. That's me stalling, if you couldn't tell. I try to think of a breakfast question.
2 more throws.
There's a good 85 there from King Rodge. Mario 27, Dilly confirmed can put some food away. Yeah, so they've seen me on vacation, and when I'm on vacation, I probably eat more than all of them somehow. Yeah, I just put away. I love food. Man, the breakfast is hard. Oh, could be a good third. It is a good third. Finds the trouble with the third. A ton from Red Rascal. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with Alki Dart's question. What's your favorite coffee? We've asked it before, but it's been a while. What's your favorite coffee? Blend, brand, so all those deals. Maybe what you put into it. Your favorite mixture, favorite coffee. Let us know in the chat. Official breakfast question brought to you by Alki Darts. Let us know. Rascal scored a 26 to leave 160. Rodge was at 144, but it's off from the beginning. 160 required.
Cool.
And it looks like another 26. Rodge at 119. I hit I believe, treble 3, and it was still on. It could be just a 19. No, it's 25. I was about to say 25. That doesn't make sense. 21 from Rascal. Yeah, I have no idea where those darts were going for King Rodge.
You and me both.
What the hell just happened there? 41 scored. Rascal off. But a great third dart.
55 and 19.
Not the greatest dart.
No,
End up
74.
hitting that one actually that didn't make it a great dart as he left 39.
Alcohol.
And goes inside. King Rodge left with 16. Rascal 39.
Right where I wanted it.
Ooh, rough. No, needed double 2, but no, misses outside. Almost hit the double 17. King Rodge.
1-0.
And he gets it in one. Game shot in the leg to King Rodge. Gave Rascal an opportunity, but Rascal said, "No, I'll let you have this one." Just giving you a buffer of a handicap here. As Rodge jumps up 4-0 over King Rodge, just as Chatter and I expected. King Rodge has darts. Game on.
I should have.
As we all know, Chatter and I said 5-4 Rascal in the beginning.
We heard it.
We all read it, heard it. We'll see the answers to the breakfast question. I should probably get closer to the mic, but my intestines started hurting. That's uncomfortable. You guys ever get those pains in your lower abdomen? There we go. That's a 43. So the question was, what's your favorite coffee? Alki Darts answers his own question. Says McCafe. Sorry to hear that. HX Dunk says instant. That's not correct at
That
all.
can't be right.
That's not correct at all. You entered the score in for the wrong person. So Rascal, go ahead
Did you just give me 100 points? Because I'll take them.
No, it looks fine on my side. Let me.
This device is attempting an update.
Oh, here we go. Darkwood egg.
You can take 263 points like Beef Easy.
I'll take 262, so it's fair.
You guys got it. You can do it.
Illegally.
Y'all can figure it out. And okay,
I'll just take control.
Yeah, take control.
Oh, I was going to, but then you did.
It won't let me. It's making me count down from 20 for some reason.
Alcohol.
What the hell? Rodge just deciding to throw. What the fuck is going on?
I'm not throwing. I'm waiting for you to fix it.
Sounds like a forfeit.
Okay, I don't know what this warning page is. I'll be honest. I've never seen it because I'm not bad at Dark Connect. Okay, Rodge, you have control,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I have all the control.
Yeah, change that to 100. Rascal,
And then
throw
change
your,
mine to 180.
Rascal, throw your throw.
I've not thrown this round.
There we go. Now it's all set. It's all set.
I did a thing.
Manages to salvage it with a third, 70 scored, and we're all back after both players bad with tech. They're all bad with technology. HX Duck says forfeit.
Practice throws.
HX Duck says forfeit.
60.
I do think King Rodge was out of line for throwing the darts, but we'll let it happen.
Fine.
He only threw.
Find me.
Well, you know, $2,000 straight to my bank account. There's 41 from Rascal. Chatter9 says Rodge doing this on purpose. He's scared. Gamesmanship yells REO27. HX Duck says count, stop the count, and then Chatter9 says count them all. There's a 60 from Rodge.
41.
What other answers for breakfast did we have, by the way?
How do you just flop to the left there? That's clearly going in the middle, and you go left.
How you flop to the left? Let's see here. Slinger just says, I'll be DeGrubs and I'll go with Dr. Pepper. I didn't know they made up coffee. Rod just left himself on the big fish. Perhaps purposely. As there's a big ton 25, but still outside. Rod, big fish. It's off.
So off, dude.
And none of us were surprised. Looks like a 58. Don't think. Oh, he did find the trouble. 94 scored. 27 from Red Rascal, lead 150. He's looking for the triple bullseye out. Rodge 76. Tops.
Huh.
Cannot tell where that third dart fell. It might just be outside. The flight is blocking. Oh wow, hit the double 5. Rascal 150. He didn't go for it. It's definitely It's definitely off, by the way. 35 scored. Rodge looking for 30. And he finds it with
No, I didn't.
Oh.
Found that one.
There's no way that first one isn't in, but I guess it wasn't. But he finds it with the third after hitting the 3 to lead 12. Hits the
that's
double
not
6.
in. We gotta go back. We're gonna have to go back and look at all these darts that Rob has set as in the board.
He shot in the leg to King Rodge.
We're in a Rascal's Conspiracy Corner!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Headphone users, I'm sorry.
My freaking ears.
As King Rodge is wearing headphones, definitely. Rascal's the darts came on.
Gamesmanship.
Oh my god. It's crazy though. That dart in the at the 15 on our camera looked in. Crazy. But hey,
No harm, no foul.
I believe in the I'm glad that our players are trustworthy. That's the beautiful thing about the FODL, ladies and gentlemen. All of our players very trustworthy. And so there's never, except Rascal. He's fucking sketch, dude. He's sus. So
God, I hope I wouldn't cheat. Could you imagine cheating?
I'm not.
Dilly or
I'm
something?
gonna mute this man because I know he's gonna be a little douche nozzle.
What?
Rascal's a national treasure.
There's an 82.
I'm our greatest export.
The greatest thing about Rascal's conspiracy corner is
It's all true.
it's just the wildest conspiracies. It's just the wildest conspiracies.
Those are always the
This
truth.
is
Silly.
a 44 from King Rodge. Arkansas says it's V sus, very sus. Congress says my poor delicate ears. There's an 81 from Red Rascal. Yeah, I think we should all just use Darts Atlas.
It's at left.
Darts Atlas. There's 81 from King Rodge.
I'm sorry. Laying it's very impressive that you made
Oh,
that.
give me a
from
great
scratch, man.
third. 62 scored for Red Rascal. Could be a 65.
It's a 105.
It's a 105. He apparently found a treble behind all those pixels to leave 144. Speaking of
Allegedly.
trebles, that looks like an 85 score for Rascal, so pressure on Rodge there, 144.
Is it?
It might be off. It's definitely off now. But a great third dart. Might be 82. It is 82, leave 62, Rascal 127. No, it's off. I couldn't find the treble 19. Scores himself 59, Rodge 62.
Yes, sir.
And he finds the double 16 with a third. Game shot in the leg to King
Pixels. Let's
Rodge.
look at the pixels.
That one I can
Wait,
see. Hits the 10, hits the 20, finishes up with the double 16. Checks out the 62, does King Rodge. The pixels did not lie on that one. Goes up 6-0 in Rodge's favor. Sorry, won the match 2 legs ago. But we got 3 legs remaining. Rodge will have the darts. Game up. HX Doug says 21 darts Pog. He loves poggers, bro. I guess you are my little Pog champ. Oh, man. There's a ton from Red Rascal. Slinger behind this. 21 still survives. Aoki saying 9-0 question marks?
Nah,
Knowing,
that's
knowing,
Chatter 09.
knowing Rascal. This is the leg. 85 scored.
Second one was so close.
Thing about Rascal, he will continue to compete the entirety of the leg. It's this weird irrational confidence. He's the only one in the league with it.
I learned it from you, okay? I learned it from watching you.
Pot and kettle.
No, my confidence is rational.
Only
logical.
this year.
It's
Not only this year.
I've always been good. I've just let others win. It's
Sus.
I'm very nice. I'm probably too nice. And so I give things to other people knowing that they will probably feel better if they win versus I won't feel as great as they will. You know what I mean? They're always
Is
having
that
a
why
rough
you
time.
let Surgeon sweep you in the championship?
You know, he was having a real downtime, and Surgeon has nothing other than darts, and so
Well,
you
we
know,
agree with that.
you feel bad for the guy, sort of. Well, I definitely feel bad for the guy. I do pity the man, so I had to let him feel like you know, he had the greatest performance of his life. Well, he didn't even feel that. There's a time 23 from Red Rascal, putting him on 122 after 15. There's only a 60 Rascal 122.
Ah.
Oh, wow, it was on. Then he hit the 4.
64.
Yeah, if he only had just hit another 18 at least, he would have left bullseye. He's left with 48. Fine, put pressure. Rascal 48. Tops. Just below. Oh,
Yeah.
it is. He's going to leave himself.
Come on, Dilly. Oh, he's gonna leave himself.
I think Rodge is on. I think he found a trouble with the first.
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh, I left on myself.
You're killing me. I'm inside me. Ah, okay. F.
And it's off. And it's not my fault either. He's left with 50.
It's
Rascal.
kind of your fault.
Rascal looking introspectively.
Whoa.
But he goes all outside. He can't find himself. Rodge 50. Go straight for it like he should. I can't tell where those darts are, to be completely honest. Might have found a 4 with the first.
I did. 16.
Jesus Christ.
And so, oof. Yeah, there we go. Left with double 16.
Yeah.
And he finds the double 8 with the third. A little blocked by the flights, but it definitely is in their game. Shot in the leg to King Rodge. Yeah, there it is in the top part. Goes up 7-0 after Rascal, who had a dominant first part, got himself on a checkout soon. Could not find the double. Now with 2 legs remaining, Rascal has the darts. Game on.
Oh, how is that only 60?
Wow, just 60. Scored. Elisard had asked what the best FODL 501 leg is to this day. Yodu JMU answering, Rodge did a 12 darter last season. On stream, possibly a 14 darter. I got a 13 darter. But that's
Yeah, I did
neither,
12 on stream.
but that's neither technically the lowest or on stream. So, sad day. There's a 55 there from Rascal. 41 from King Rodge. People now talking about their outs. HX Duck saying he once hit a 13 darter against a dart bot. Left 50 after 12. That's pretty good.
95.
95. Score from King Rodge. I don't know why I burped there, but it was needed. There's a nice ton from Red Rascal, continuing to keep up in these legs. He's not going down without a fight. The Rascal way. Never back down. As they say, there could be a ton answered back. It is from King Rodge. And 22. Red Rascal. Looks like a 72, no, 32 scored. That could be a great third dart to salvage the throw. It is 68 to put him at 151, Rodge 152. Looks like it's definitely off. Might have been a good first, but can't tell with the other two. No, just 40 scored. Rascal 152.
Come on.
And it's off. Left with 104. Good turn there. No, it's not in as he stayed up. Looks like just 60 potentially.
Come on.
Wow. Hit the treble one. Needed treble 17 to leave the bullseye. And then hits another single one. 21 scored. Rodge at 52.
Oh, outside.
Well, this time does not find the bottom left of the board. Rascal 83.
Come on.
Wow, hit the treble 10 to leave double 18. Risky throw. I had a dart at it. Rodge, double 8.
Yeah.
And he'll find it on the second game shot and the leg to King Rodge. Switch guys from Red Rascal. Goes up 8-0. one leg away from a potential whitewash of the Rascal. King Rodge has the darts in hand. Game on.
$140.
Wow, a 140 to start from King Rodge. And a 43 to answer from Red Rascal.
$60
to answer back that one. Yoda Jamie, you talking about how he finds a way to lose constantly. His opponents find a way to win. So, Yoda Jamie, you being Yoda Jamie in the chat, there's a 45 from Rascal.
66.
Yeah, just a little 66 there from King Rodge. Oh, wow. Kept him solid, but all around the treble there. 60 scored from Red Rascal, so continuing to keep up the fight. Not finding any troubles. Whoa, what? That could be 65. Put him on the big fish. It is. Will he do it? Liberty Fires get the wallet out. Wow, 33 scored Rodge, big fish.
Nope.
Well, Liberty Fires put the wallet away. We'll never get that tier 3 from you. There's a 58.
94.
Oh, he does hit the treble, apparently. There's 94.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Who knows? I don't. There's Rodge requires 76.
Yeah.
And he finds it with the third. Right
Come on,
in the
Rodge, I was
left
just warming
corner.
it up.
Almost double 5. Game shot, the leg, the match, the sweep. King Rodge 9-0 over Red Rascal as we go over to the post-game interviews. And we go right over to the red-headed shirtless man himself, Red Rascal. You know, coming into this match, it was going to be an upward battle. Sort of talk to us about your expectations coming in and sort of how you played and your expectations of your own play.
I scored a lot better than I expected, but I didn't double at all. So that kind of was the difference of the match. You know, Rodge is doing a lot of sandbagging in the DMs before the game, talking about how he burned his hand before the match. He's, you know, it's embarrassing for a player of his caliber to have to resort to those kind of antics. But, you know, it's what you expect from Rodge. So he can keep jerking off that broom in my side eyes all he wants because, as Dilly pointed out, I let myself on myself. What did you say?
You
left myself on myself?
You left yourself on yourself. Or you left yourself. I don't know what I said, dude.
It's not the first time I've left myself on myself, that's for sure.
Let's talk about, okay, your opponent's also shirtless, but then they also swept you. Is that the power of the shirtlessness? What happened?
Rodge threw like shit tonight. The fact that I didn't win a leg is embarrassing to me and embarrassing to him. I mean, he averaged like in the mid-50s. What is this? Like B level? Come on. It's embarrassing. He'll bounce back, though. You know, he'll have to regroup after this barely scraping by a beaten Rascal. But we believe in him. You know, that's why he's got a star in his player card.
It definitely helps. Let's talk about bouncing back in the sense of just keeping the mental focus as, you know, continuing leg after leg. You got close, then the darts didn't go your way, and then Rodge would take it out. But you kept battling. What took it? Like, how did you manage to keep that focus and keep battling till the very end?
I mean, you got to, and unfortunately, with a player like Rodge, if you don't take advantage of the few doubles you get, you're not going to win any legs. And you know, certainly we've seen that play out in almost all of Rodge's matches. So very rarely does he let someone get multiple trips to the line to win the match or to win the leg. But you know, unfortunately, I didn't take advantage of it tonight. And you know, I don't necessarily attribute to the focus. I mean, I felt like I was pretty focused the whole match. I just haven't been practicing. I haven't thrown since my last match. My new job, I bought a house. I got a lot of real world stuff going on. So not really just practicing, which obviously is the difference. And you're not going to win a lot of legs playing the top of A without practice. So again, the fact that I had any darts to win legs is just an utter embarrassment to Rodge, and he really probably should practice more.
Well, there you have it, Rascal.
I can see how Rodge is going to come to the States and murder me now after I said that. Like, I can see the murder in his eyes.
He's already murdered you in darts.
You just fucking cocaine murder me?
Tough one, Rascal. An unfortunate loss.
I guess. Not really.
But
I'm just upset that I let Chud down. That's the worst part.
Everyone's
Chud called it from the beginning.
Always upset at that. Next week, you'll have yourself against Shenandoah Slinger. We talked to him earlier on the first match. Sort of the same question to you. Expectations going into that match, how to prepare, and where do you see that going?
I'll probably see the darts even worse than I did tonight on the terrible setup and a lot of darts that don't look like they are in. No, I'm just kidding. Slinger's doing great. Did he take care of business tonight? Did he win big? I turned it off and it was like he was up 4-1. I don't remember what the final was.
He won. He won 6-3.
Yeah, so he's throwing, man. I mean, kudos to him, and I expect something similar tonight. I won the couple of first legs by having people underestimate me, and that's obviously not going to happen anymore, as you can tell by how much Rodge prepared for tonight. So, how's that Scotch taste, Rodge?
I was about to say, he's just chugging alcohol.
It's pretty good it's expensive in Canada. I can't believe it's so costly up there.
Good.
Well, there you go. Rascal, tough one, but again, good luck to you next time, and we look forward to seeing how you continue with Fair and A.
Hey, great cast, Dilly, and I just can't believe I beat you 4 legs. You're just such trash.
Oh, I can't believe it either. You played well.
I just need criminal in the background telling my opponents their math, and that gives me like strength.
Of course. We go over to King Rodge. Rodge, throwing shirtless tonight. Clearly, you love to play to your opponent. When they have a certain shtick, you love accepting it and sort of trying to beat them almost at it. Sort of talk to us about how that may have affected your gameplay and sort of the mentality to come into a match like that.
Nah, I usually practice without any clothes on. It's just easier that way.
Why you're so good?
I get all dolled up for you guys.
Oh. Well, we
I play in the basement. I don't play in tournaments. Greco-Roman darts.
Well, jeez.
Sign me up.
Is that real wrestling? Well, I guess we appreciate the clothes that you put on. Coming to this match, Red Rascal has been known to come out of nowhere and throw fantastic darts and push his opponents throughout the entirety of a match. And there were plenty of times where he pushed you as well. As he mentioned, you didn't play your best darts. You still managed to average 61 overall. But there was a clear sign of pushing you even throughout the cricket portion and the 501. Sort of talk to us about having an opponent continually keep you on edge and how you're able to continue to push forward and do what you need to do.
No, Rascal belongs in A. He's good. Like, he throws real good darts. I was he was on the ropes a little bit in cricket, but he was scoring. He'd hit 5 marks. I'd only have the lead to take the wedge. I mean, if I had to miss the wedge, he probably would have kept scoring. But I mean, he was keeping up for sure. So I mean, I don't take anybody in A lightly. But I mean, when it comes to Rascal, I did do a little bit extra preparing. The ginger beard scares the life out of me.
Well, so you talk about preparing, obviously throwing the darts, but so it was a while back. You had played, I think it was like DJ or something, and you had 3 beers and you played like crap, and you're like, I got to stop drinking so much. But it looked like you were drinking a good amount potentially this match. The past couple ones, you're drinking this guy. How much is that coming into play in your match? Is it now making you throw better? You've been drinking more? What's going on?
Oh, look, my shoulder's jacked up, dude. I'm trying to get the pain out of it.
I was going to ask about that.
I'm all taped up. I can't even I can't raise it over my head.
What happened?
What happened? I don't know. 7.5 hours of darts.
Oh, that's a.
I just overworked it. So it's 2 weeks now. I'm waiting. So we'll see. I might go get some free health care and get it all fixed.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna definitely You don't need to. Next week, you got a championship rematch against the Surgeon. If he actually brings it this time, sort of how do you expect that to go? Obviously, it was a tough one during the championship, but you managed to get a couple legs over him to get the win. So where do you see it going this time around? Do you see him coming back? Have you seen how he's playing, and where do you see that? Where do you see that going?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm playing him the same time I played him last season, pretty much mid-season, and I've got Nooch as well next week, so it's exactly the same as last season when I had to play them back to back. So it's going to be a fight for sure. Nooch has gotten way better. I've played him in a few practice matches, and he's actually just slaughtered me, which kind of gets in my skull a little bit. But Surgeon, he'll play his game. I just can't give him many opportunities on the doubles. He might miss his first one, but he'll definitely get his second one.
Yeah, you definitely you can't do what you did with Rascal and give him chances, as Surgeon is known to take him out. So we'll have to see how that one goes. And same with News, like you said, it's been playing very well. So we'll have to see how that one goes as well. King Rodge, congratulations! Lots of legs won, 9-0, lots of points earned. Especially much needed going into the next 2 weeks against some heavy hitters. King Rodge, again, congratulations, and we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks.
Great pass, Dilly. Good shooting, Rascal. If you want to practice, call me.